погнали, блин. Значит, привет, Dead Factor. Чё-то, блядь, вчера какие-то проблемы были, блядь, вчера здоровье мне подкачало, и потому долго не сидел. Сейчас что-то, блядь, какие-то проблемы технические возникли, блядь, заебало, если честно. Ну сейчас понятно, блядь, в итоге понял то, что, блядь, сервак твичевский что-то, блядь, Стольгом 4 как-то, блядь, отваливается. Тупо сервак что-то, блядь, туп не затупил. Сервак сейчас поменял, поэтому нормально, вроде бы нормально пошло. Будем посмотреть. То есть в плане прохождения мы примерно до этого полигры прошли. Что мне делать дальше? Я нашел шерсть собачью, да? У меня тут гвоздь, херойс, блядь. Зубила, блядь. Она мне зубила.
Для меня первый акт был как полигры всегда.
Сыр. А теперь сыр есть, отлично.
I don't want to use the cheese with that. It's broken and won't melt this cheese. I don't want to use the cheese with that. It's broken and won't melt this cheese.
Там самые хардкорные загадки.
I'll just use some of the cheese here. I can't use the measuring cup with that. I can't lift a stone barbecue. I'm not gonna carry around that heavy iron pot for no reason. I can't use the cork with that. I can't use the cork with that. This barbecue is too cold to cook anything. Licking the barbecue is not my idea of a good time.
А ты возьми да полежи, блядь. Чё тебе, падлу что ли?
I can't lift a stone. The magic wand has no effect. The magic wand has no... I can't use the mallet. I can't use the chisel with... I can't use the nail. I can't use the... I can't use the dog. Fortune telling won't work with that.
Так.
It's a rock.
Ну, нам нужно яйцо достать. Тут у нас камни. Ложим подушку, скорее всего. А вот как тут? Вот как быть этим нас? Может быть,
I can't use the chisel.
молотком постучать. Ага, да. А яйцо есть. Для рецепта. Перец есть, яйцо есть, шерсть есть, но мне нужно, чтобы собака у меня укусила. Чтобы она у меня укусила, нужно еще постараться, походу, блин. Нет. Ну ничего. А, вот, столб что-то. Тут знак-то видел, а столб что-то не обратил внимания в свое время. Можно на столбе что-то сделать.
No. Lost Welshman ferry line. Haunted sea cruises and whale watching excursions daily.
Угу, да.
I can't use the magnet with that.
Угу. Так, это не то. А, во, еще не заметил тут. Маяк тут есть.
Windy up here.
Фонарная стойка.
This is where the lighthouse light would go, if it had one. With all these broken windows, it's no wonder the light blew out. There's a mirror now, but there's no light for it to reflect.
Зеркало теперь на месте, нет света. Так,
This mirror will work fine. I don't need to take it.
линза.
It concentrates the light into a beacon for wayward vessels. Makes a man proud. Luckily, I don't need to adjust it.
Так,
There's a mirror now, but there's no light for it to reflect. It concentrates the light into a beacon for wayward vessels. Makes a man proud.
Что мне может пригодиться отсюда? Бурав может.
That doesn't need to be augured.
Бурав.
I can't use the chisel with that.
По сути, нужно где-то фонарь раздобыть мне надо. А где? А. Тут и вот здесь фонарики.
Seeing those guys lit up never fails to bring a smile to my face. No.
Ну, в теории было бы логично отсюда фонарик спилить. Хотя бы.
No.
Так, я добавил сыр, кстати, да, в чан. Может быть, еще тофу можно добавить?
This barbecue is too
Нельзя.
cold to cook anything. This barbecue is too cold to cook anything.
Нельзя, 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 нельзя. Нельзя. Угу. Так. Ну-ка, дать им.
I found this egg for your hangover remedy.
Shh. Thanks.
Here's a wild pepper for your hangover remedy.
Shh. Thanks.
Here's some hair of the dog.
Did he bite you?
Well, not really, no.
Ooh, then it doesn't do me much good, does it? Oh, is my head ever ringing?
Ну, как-то дать собаке себя укусить. Просто как? О,
Ow! He bit me!
перекусил. Мгм. Ага.
This is some of the hair of the dog that bit me.
Shh. Thanks. That's all the ingredients I need. Let me quietly mix up a dose. Ah, much better. Here, you can take the rest.
How's business?
Oh, I need another drink.
Not good, I take it.
Just look around. No guests, no food, no entertainment. Not even the cannibals will come here. My only regular is a spooky old fortune teller who gives everyone the creeps. No offense, Madam Zima.
A pax on your firstborn.
Yes, right.
What happened to all the guests?
After the place started to run down, they all checked out. All except for one, the guest that never left.
Is this gonna be scary? Because I warn you.
Every night we heard strange noises coming from his room. Frightful crashing sounds that shook the entire hotel, each followed by the most horrible screaming and cursing. Then, one night, the sounds just stopped, but were replaced with a terrifying wailing and moaning. I had the room sealed and vowed never to enter that hateful place again.
Would you let me into the guest room upstairs?
No, it is locked for a reason. Let no man disturb the dark spirits who occupy that room.
Why don't you try to liven the place up a little?
Well, that's quite a story. Years ago, this hotel was one of the hottest destinations in the Caribbean. People came from around the globe to see our world-famous dinner show. You may have noticed the oddly shaped barbecue out on the patio.
Yes, I did notice that.
Well, that barbecue was the centerpiece of our nightly entertainment.
Isn't a barbecue the central attraction of most sophisticated nightlife activities?
Maybe, but no one else had a barbecue like this one. Every night the guests would gather round on the patio, and at precisely 6 o'clock,
You'd make chewy, delicious s'mores?
no. Do you want to hear the story or not?
I'm sorry, I'm fascinated. Please, go on.
Well, every night at precisely 6 o'clock, the volcano would erupt and the lava would flow down the side of the mountain and into the special trough that runs beneath the barbecue. The guests absolutely loved it.
So what put an end to the magic?
One day, the volcano just inexplicably stopped erupting. Without our main attraction, the resort just lost its appeal. We've gone downhill ever since, and the volcano hasn't erupted to this day.
Tragic. Maybe if you tried a more aggressive marketing scheme.
I've tried everything. Pamphlets, stickers, extensive print campaigns. I even tried passing out vials of my own blood imprinted with the slogan, "My parents went to Blood Island," and all I got was this lousy plasma sample.
That's just gross.
Well, with the benefit of hindsight, I suppose it is.
That's a shame. Sorry I brought it up. What do you know about the lost ring of Blood Island?
Oh, that's a very sad chapter in my family's history. My great-aunt Minnie Stroney Goodsoup was a well-to-do member of Blood Island society. Her one weakness was her romantic nature. She had a thing for pirates, one in particular. He came into port, she fell instantly in love, and they were engaged within the week. Then, on the eve of their wedding, he stole the fantastic Goodsoup diamond from her ring and sold it to smugglers on Skull Island. She wore the empty engagement band on her finger until the day she died, which was not long after. Some say she still haunts the Goodsoup family tomb. It is a sad story, is it not?
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Could you repeat that?
Get lost, Chowderhead.
I don't believe we've met. Who are you?
I am Griswold, last of the good soups and proprietor of this hotel. You may have heard of us and our soup restaurant resort empire that stretches across the Caribbean.
Well,
This was once our proudest resort. In recent years, however, hard times have befallen the family Good Soup and left me alone in this rotting hotel. The Good Soup Plantation Resort Hotel and Casino.
I'd like a drink, please.
Sure. What will you have?
I'll take a drink that simply reeks of sophistication.
I've got a drink that simply reeks. Take it or leave it.
I'll take it. Hey, don't I get one of those decorative umbrellas to go in my tropical drink?
I don't think we have any. No, I'm wrong. I do have this one.
Ah, Papa Pichu. Here's your glass back.
That jar's for my tips. Put it back.
But I was gonna put a whole lot of money in it. Too much for me to carry around with me. So I'm gonna have to take it with me and fill it up.
Oh, okay then.
Да, чтобы наполнить чаевыми.
Peter and Victoria Soie Good Soup. Marquis and Marquess of Consommé. Ugh, it's an old-fashioned water carafe.
Пустая банка, головочистка. Ага. Подушка. А что она с подушкой до сих пор делает? А, с подушка забыла. Мы уже применили, нахуй нам нужна. А нахуй мне сахарная вода нужна, блядь? Угу.
That looks like a
О,
mask.
маска из тофу. Прикольно.
can't use the mallet with that.
То есть, по сути, я могу-то к этим сходить. К туземцам. Ёбаным. У них там какое-то собрание. Без маски меня не пустят.
My pirate instincts tell me I should keep this to myself. My pirate instincts tell me I should keep this to myself. Nice village you have.
Thanks. It's not much, but we call it home. We've been doing our best to capture the classic charm of a headhunter village, while at the same time incorporating all the modern conveniences brought to us by the European explorers. You may have noticed our first state-of-the-art bloodletting clinic, which has been cleverly designed to look like a traditional shaman's hut.
How quaint.
Yes, we think so.
Gotta run. Bye.
Аж так.
I'll
Оп.
just walk over here so he won't see me put this on.
Бысь.
Dick.
Finally, you're here. Come on, we're late for the sacrifice.
God of the volcano who resides in Mount Acidophilus.
Бог вулкана, блядь. Это жертва типа такая из арбуза, там всяких, бля, бананов, морковок, кукурузы, блядь.
Free of all fat and trans fatty acids, so that it might nourish you and bring your favor upon our humble village, and not upset nor agitate your ulcerative caldera.
Okay, boys, toss them in.
You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you, and good night.
You fool! You've given cheese to a lactose-intolerant volcano god. Do you know what that means? You brought about the coming of the divine dysentery. Run for your lives!
Вот вулкан. Ожил. Я просто помню, что типа вчера еще говорил тебе чувак, то что, блять, нахуй. От молочки вулкан начинает это активироваться, блять. Пучит его, блять. Ага.
Wow, that was more spectacular than I'd hoped. I guess I'll just drag this down to
Хорош.
Haggis now. Here, Haggis.
Вот сейчас обменяем.
Aye, laddie, indeed it should. The consistency of tar, but with a tangy pepper taste.
So, can I have your lotion now?
Aye, lad, go ahead and take it.
Забираем. Лосьон забрали. Для ручков. Зонт нет сейчас нахуя. Нахуя мне зонт? Ты мне скажите, пожалуйста. Так. Блять. Угу. Сладкая вода, морская
It's full of
вода.
seawater.
Полно морской воды. Угу. Угу. Так.
Let's see if this slippery, greasy lotion does the trick. That should do it. The cursed ring exploded.
Это кольцо взорвалось? Угу. Так. Угу. Петлички. На светлячков понятно, что банкой нужно ловить.
They won't fly into the
Ah.
jar for no reason.
Без причины не полетят.
The doggy
А
treats won't
как
do
им
any good
создать
with that.
причину? Ага.
I can't use the measuring cup with that. I don't think that would help. I can't use the measuring cup.
Хм.
There, I poked holes in it. I don't want to close it yet. The bottle's closed. I don't want to lubricate that. I can't use the magnet. A magnet only works on metal. Duh. No, I can't use the cork with that. No, that would be... I can't use the cork with that. That doesn't need to be augured.
Нахуя нам бурав, правда, непонятно. Подобрали его и что-то, блядь, непонятно.
They're too small and fast for me to catch with my hands.
Ну и как же их ловить тогда?
Лампочек не захватил.
Лампочки. А лампочки как я захвачу, если они там, блядь, прикручены где-нибудь там к потолку, их не достать?
I can't use the measuring cup with... I need to use the measuring cup with something else.
Лампочки видишь? Нет, они есть.
It's full of sugar water now. I don't think the lid will fit that. The sugar water would attract the fireflies, but there's no way. I can't use the measuring cup with that. I can't use the measuring cup with that. I can't use the measuring cup with that. I don't want to close it yet. Putting an empty jar on that stump won't do anything.
А вдруг есть смысл, мы же не знаем.
The sugar water would attract the fireflies, but there's no way I could catch them. I can't use the measuring cup with that. I can't use the measuring cup with that. The sugar water... I don't think the lid will fit that. I can't use the measuring cup with that. The sugar water would attract the fire... I can't use the measuring cup with that. I can't use the measuring cup. I don't think the lid will fit that. I don't think the lid will fit. I don't want to close it yet. I don't think the lid will fit that. No, that would be... Wow, the cork floats. I'm a that doesn't need to be lathered up. I can't use the magnet with that. The encyclopedia won't help with that. I can't use the cushion with that. I can't use the cushion with that. I can't use the nail with that. It's already got holes in it. I can't use the nail with that.
Блядь. Угу.
А ты думал, все будет просто.
Ага, думал, да, все будет легко и просто.
I don't think the lid. They won't fly into the. They won't fly. I don't want to close it yet. I don't think the lid will fit that. I can't use the measuring cup with that. The sugar water would attract the fireflies, but there's no way I could catch them. I don't think she'd like that. It's full of seawater. I don't think that would help. I can't use the measuring cup with that. I don't think she'd like that. Blood Island Municipal Housing for the Deceased. It's locked. The Good Soup Family Crypt. It says Tex Venture. No. It's locked.
Да, Алла
Magic
Хамора,
wand has
блядь.
no effect on it.
Открываем дверь. А хер там.
I can't use the. I can't use the nail with that.
А, гвоздь. А, погоди, стоять. А вот гвоздь мне здесь не пригодится случаем. Или между там створками.
I can't use the nail. I can't use the chisel with that. I can't use the chisel. I can't use the measuring cup with that. I can't use the magnet with that. I don't want to pin that. I don't want to pin that. I can't use the umbrella with that. I can't use the umbrella with that. The doggy treats won't do any good with that. The doggy treats won't do any good with that. The doggy treats won't do any good. Wow, the cork floats. I'm astounded. No, that would be pointless. I can't use the cork with that. I don't want to close it yet. Fortune telling won't work with that.
Бред какой-то немного.
I don't want to cut that. I don't want to cut that. Seeing those guys lit up never fails to bring a smile to my face.
Поедим с гудсупом.
Hypothetically, how would one get into your aunt's tomb?
I suppose you would have to die.
Oh, crud. The volcano has erupted!
Yes, I know. The good soup empire is saved. Ah, this is the happiest day of my life. Next to the day Grandpa invented the Stay Crispy and Soup oyster cracker.
Well, I'm happy for you.
Soon the resort will be flooded with tourists coming to see the volcano, and I can finally put on the show I was working on the last time we had guests.
What show is that?
Voulez-vous vichyssoise? A dramatic musical about a talented young
поварихе,
Parisian
да.
sous chef who is cruelly taken down by the
Сейчас нам Локи
Paris
расскажет о поварихе
for
талантливой.
her revolutionary ideas about soup preparation.
I'm sure it'll be a big hit.
В ближайшей кулинарке, которая работает. И ебашит ему салатики.
How can I get out to Skull Island?
Well, there used to be a regular ferry out to Skull Island.
Used to?
One cold night, so the tale goes, the Welshman set out in his dinghy. The deep fog around Skull
Да кто бы
Isle
их видел
obscured
еще?
even
Прячутся в
the
своих
moon.
кухнях.
But the Welshman could see the
А
distant
на
light of
кассе
the
кто
Blood
стоит?
Island lighthouse. When it rode half the distance, the light in the lighthouse was
Они же и
mysteriously
стоят, по сути, на
The
кассах.
poor Welshman was lost.
Ну, относительно они же.
Almost never to be seen again.
Манты тебе там греют, блять, если что, в микроволновке и прочее.
Say that late at night, if you stare into the fog long enough,
Курничек тебе подают.
Да не, у них и на кассе делов хватает.
Creepy. I'm off to explore the rustic charms of Blood Island. I can't use the measuring cup with that. One nail will never be enough to hold. I can't use the umbrella with that. I can't use the mallet with that. I can't use the chisel with. I need to pull down the bed. I need to pull down the bed first. I can't use the umbrella with that. I can't use the umbrella with that. That doesn't need to be. I can't reach it. I can't use the mallet with that. One nail will never be enough to hold down this bed. I can't reach it.
Это какой-то, блядь.
It's so musty that I don't want to open it up. I'm sure there's nothing in there except one of those hotel Bibles. I'm sure there's nothing in there except one of those hotel Bibles. It's so musty. I can't use the nail with that. I can't use the nail with that. I need to pull down the... I don't want to pin that. I can't use the mallet with that. I can't use the umbrella with that. I can't use the umbrella with that.
Бред какой-то. Есть идеи? По кого? Что я хуй его знает уже, блядь. Все, что возможно, перетыкал здесь, блядь. Я так понимаю, блядь, тут игра кардинально отличается от той, которая мега, где больше загадок, от этой, блядь. В плане того, что, блядь, в меге там по-другому все играется, по-любому, да, блядь, из-за того, что там загадки другие.
Там их больше просто.
Там их больше просто. Ну окей.
Тут как бы некоторые объекты уже решены сразу.
Угу. Ну да.
I figured out what's wrong with this poster. It's her eye. No matter where I walk, it always appears to be watching me. Pictures like that really creep me out. No. I can't use the cork.
Нахуй мне эта пробка нужна, нахуй мне эта капитанская пена для бритья, блядь.
That doesn't need to be lathered up. The lava has really heated up the barbecue. No. I don't want to cut that.
А ты порежь. Не хочется на этого резать, блядь.
I can't use the umbrella with that. Looks like it was quite a show.
Типа тут ступеньки того поломанные.
No. I don't think that would help. It's full of seawater.
Ну, он же тебе сказал даже. Надо подсластить водичку, а то солено.
Ну это понятно, что надо подсластить. Сладкая вода, она на мельнице, блядь. Но почему-то я с этой кружкой ничего сделать не могу в дальнейшем. То есть нельзя поставить ее на пенек хотя бы, понимаешь? Мне это и вымораживает, какого типа хрена.
It's full of sugar water now.
Вот, водичку я забрал. А дальше как? На пенек он и не ставит. Типа не могу поймать. Все дела. Хотя у меня есть крышка ебучая.
Дык залить в банка как-то.
Залить в банку как-то.
I can't use the measuring cup. I can't use the measuring cup with that.
Пиздец какой-то.
I can't use the jar with that. I can't use the jar with that. No, I can't use the jar with that. I can't use the measuring cup with that. Wow, the cork floats. That doesn't need to be augured. That doesn't need to be augured. It's already got holes in it.
И ничего не работает. И вот и как понять,
Ну,
блядь?
может, не сюда.
Можно не сюда.
I can't use the cushion.
Как раз светлячков мы можем поймать только на сладкую воду. Правильно, правильно. Светлячков больше нигде нет, чтобы фонарик сделать, по сути. Для маяка.
They sure are bright.
Ладно, тут палец я смазал, кольцо сделал, блядь. Кольцом разобрались. Сняли.
The doggy treats won't do any good with that. The doggy treats won't do any good with.
А вдруг поможет? И
The
откуда
doggy
мы
treats won't do any good
знаем?
with that. The doggy treats won't do any good with that. Fortune telling won't work with that. Fortune telling won't work with that. Visit Big Whoop. Do it right now. But there's no maps or pictures.
Красавец.
I can barely see out of that mask.
Может, сюда что-то нужно.
It leads back into the hallway. It's a bunch of old portraits of the Van Salad family. It looks out onto the cemetery. It's nailed to the wall. I don't want to cut that. It's already I don't want to cut that. I don't want to cut that.
Так, тут же портреты тоже есть.
I don't want to cut that. I don't want to cut that. I don't want to cut that.
Блять, сука. Мало ли, что ты не хочешь, блять.
It's a bunch of old portraits of the Van Salad family. I don't have any use for portraits of the Van Salad family.
Заебал.
It's nailed to the wall. I don't want to cut that. 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 I don't want to cut that.
Я все равно не помню так далеко.
Бывает, ладно. Ты не помнишь, а я и подавно не знаю. Я вот на Акбун, блядь, как-то тыкаю, блядь, периодически додумываю, блядь, моменты.
Looks out over the cemetery. Creepy. It looks out onto the cemetery. Madam Zima,
Begone. You will bring death to all who surround you. No good can come of this.
drink grog. The sugar water would attract the fireflies, but there's no way I could catch it. It's full of sugar water. I need to use the jar with something else. I need to use the measuring cup with something else. I can't use the measuring. I can't use the measuring cup. I can't use the measuring cup with that. I need to use the jar lid with something else. I don't want to close it. I don't want to close it yet. I can't use the measuring. I can't use the measuring. I can't use the measuring cup. I can't use the measuring cup with that.
Что за хуета такая? Как будто софтлок какой-то словил, блять, нахуй, и все, и пизда, блять. Мне это раздражает, если честно.
Да какой софтлок в квесте Господи. Это смекалка Лок.
Это смекалка Лок, ага. Возможно, да, возможно, и она.
Бахни лавы в банку и го.
Думаешь, лава подойдет? Думаю, нет. Выпить.
I don't indiscriminately pick up bartenders. I'd like a drink, please.
Right.
Ah, Papa Pichu. Here's your glass back. That opened it. I'm not hungover. I feel great. I'd like a drink, please.
Right.
Ah, Papa Pichu. Here's your glass back.
Сколько нужно так из стаканов выпить?
I'm not hungover. I feel great.
У тебя нет похмелья, не пизди, блять, а. Ты Грога бахнул, у тебя похмелье.
How's business?
Oh, it's just wonderful. Now that the volcano's erupting again, the reservations are just pouring in.
I'd like a drink, please.
Coming right up.
That makes the drink oh so much more appealing. It just occurred to me that mixing medicine and alcohol is a really stupid and possibly lethal thing to do. If I were a real person instead of a lovably inept cartoon character with the potential for a few more sequels, I wouldn't even consider it.
Додумался подмешать.
That's odd. It's supposed to cause drowsiness. I don't feel the least bit drowsy.
In fact, I feel,
Нормально так.
So then the Undertaker says, I wanted to be a pallbearer, but I couldn't stop coughing.
О, вот помню этого хрена. Это я из куклы Вуду иголку вытаскивал.
For an hour now, passed out cold. He'll come around.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I guess that's the end of the game then.
What with him being the main character and all. Funny. I didn't think you could die in LucasArts Adventure Games.
Well, maybe they're trying something different.
Самокритика, не думал, что в играх от LucasArts можно умереть, блять, нахуй. Самостёб просто какой-то.
It's bad
О,
for
блядь.
business having him just
Это же редкость, когда разработчики сами себя стебали
Rest
там.
in peace and all that.
Hey! I'm not really dead.
Ага, блять.
Oh, come on, cut it out. Yikes. Where's that telltale pounding coming from? It's coming from within one of these coffins. From the dead. Dead that surround me. They must know my horrible secret. They'll never let me rest until I've paid for the wrongs I've committed against. Wait a second. I don't have a horrible secret.
Phew, I'm glad to be finally out of that thing. Even though it was a spacious, comfortable model with plenty of leg and headroom. Well, hello there. Say, you look familiar.
Yes, well,
Of course! Guybrush Threepwood. You're the one who locked me in there in the first place.
well, you see, I've been meaning to...
No, I won't hear of it. That was the best time of my life. Gave me plenty of time to think, you know? To think about the things that really matter. I don't know if you've considered this, son, but live burials are not an altogether uncommon experience here in the Caribbean.
I wasn't aware of that.
Not to mention
Так,
pirate
ща
raids
подойду.
and deadly sea battles. Huge man-eating reptiles. Dangerous quicksand pits. Trigger-happy duelists. And of course, those pesky undead. Have you ever thought of what would happen to your loved ones should this gruesome fate befall you?
No, but...
Well, of course, you have plenty of time to think about it. Or do you? I'm one of the lucky ones. I've been dead. It's given me a whole new perspective on life. A life that I'm going to devote to making sure people's life insurance needs are met. Here, take one of my business cards I've had made up.
If you've been locked in that coffin, how are you able to have business cards made?
Now's not the time to worry about the technicalities, son. Now's the time to ask yourself, are you covered? Run along now and let me set up my office.
We're trapped in here. The door's locked.
Nonsense! This is one of Stan's cozy crypts. All
Да, мы в
equipped with a
ловушке, дверь
patented
заперта, ну-ну.
secure lock release mechanism. Just jiggle the handle there.
I think I need coverage right now.
Now hold on just a minute there, son. Give me a chance to get the office set up. Run along now.
Some things are better left nailed shut. Lots of coffins in here. I already have a nice skeleton arm, thank you. That guy was so bloated he burst his coffin. No. I wonder where their bodies are.
Гвозди. А еще вот у нас гвоздь есть, вы чё, блять, слышите?
I can't use the nail with that.
В смысле, блять, нахуй? У нас что, тут гость особенный, что ли, блять? Он такой отдельно от остальных сидит. Ему компания не нужна, он один-единственный, типа, из магикан. О, бля. Ладно. У меня есть гвозди, что можно с гвоздями сделать? Ну, можно пытаться кровать приколотить к хуям.
Hi guys. I guess you'll be wondering how I came to be back from the dead. No questions for the dead guy come back to life?
Ладно, хоть выход есть.
No questions like, is there life after death or is there
Да, ладно,
heaven?
хоть выход есть.
Will there be adequate parking? Fine. Be that way. I wouldn't tell you about the hereafter if you begged me.
Смотрим, удастся ли приколотить кровать эту ебаную.
I'm not sure if that's strong enough to hold it. I might need one more nail. There. The bed has been nailed down. That ought to do it. Wow. I'll bet his room charges are pretty hefty by now. Gross. I don't think he'd like that.
Книжка. Чё в книжке? Книга.
The Good Soups. A Life in Pictures by M.M. Goodsoup.
Угу.
The Murphy bed is slammed up so many times it's made a hole in the wall. My pirate instincts tell me I should keep this to myself.
Угу. Угу.
It says, we welcome your tips. I don't want to cut that. I don't want to cut. I don't want to cut that. I don't want to cut that. Mutual of Stan, because you could die horribly at any moment. It's even laminated. I thought if I died, I'd be buried with your aunt.
Well, isn't it obvious? You can't be buried in the Good Soup family crypt. Unless you're a member of the Good Soup family.
A member of the family, huh? Uncle Griswold, it's me! Don't you recognize me?
Recognize you? I've never seen you before in my life. What is your name?
Hearty beef and potato.
Hearty beef and potato?
I come from good Irish stock.
I don't recall having any relatives with that name.
I'm off to explore the rustic charms of Blood Island. Nah. It's full of all the dates and fun facts you'd ever want to know about the Good Soup family. And it says I'll receive a new book every month, or cancel with no obligation. And keep my copy of Buccaneers and Bouillabaisse as a free gift. It's full of all the dates and fun facts you'd ever want to know about the Good Soup family. My piratey instincts tell me I should keep this to myself. Well, I can't use the book with that. I can't use the measuring cup. I can't use the... That doesn't need to be augured. That doesn't need to be...
Нахуя мне этот бурав нужен, блядь? Чё им пробуравить должен, блядь? Ай, блядь.
That doesn't need to be augured. It's already... That doesn't need... It's already... That doesn't need to be augured. Minerva Stronheim Good Soup. Baroness of Borscht. It's labeled Good Soup Family Records. I'm sure it's just a bunch of legal stuff I couldn't hope to understand. Well, I can't use the book with that. I really don't want to know what's in there.
Уверен, что не хочешь, а я бы хотел.
I can't use the chisel with that. I can't use the chisel with that. I really don't want to know what's in there. That doesn't need to be augured. That doesn't need to be augured. You've convinced me. I want to buy some insurance.
A wise choice, and one you won't soon regret. The question isn't whether or not you can afford to buy an insurance policy. It's whether you can afford not to. Speaking of which, can you afford to buy an insurance policy?
Well, how much does it cost?
Oh, that depends on a variety of factors. How much coverage you need, how much you're willing to spend, all sorts of highly complicated sliding scale insurance equations and such. But I won't bore you with all that. Just let me ask you this. How much money do you have?
Well, I've got these wooden nickels.
I see. Maybe I've confused you somewhere along the line. While nothing would please me more to send you out of here, with the peace of mind that your family will be provided for in the unlikely event of your death, I have to run a business here. If you can't at least show me some collateral, I can't give you a policy.
This authentic pirate relic. A genuine tooth from an actual pirate. Only one of its kind.
Is that real gold?
The finest known to man. Not much spit on it either anymore.
Now you're starting to speak my language. All right, let's find a coverage plan that suits your needs. And you can rest assured that you've provided for your family well after your unfortunate departure.
What are the terms of this plan exactly?
It's quite simple, son. When you die, whoever holds that policy gets a lot of money.
A lot of money? Wow.
Wow is right. Now I want you to be careful out there.
Okay, I will. Thanks.
No, I'm serious. I want you to be very, very careful.
Will do. I'm sure it's just a bunch of legal stuff I couldn't hope. It's labeled. I can't use the insurance policy with that. This entitles the bearer of this document to the sum of a lot of money. On the event of the demise of hearty beef and potato good soup. I don't think he'd like that. I could just talk about good soup history all day.
How about that first fateful journey made to the Caribbean?
Oh, you mean the one that Baron Salmon Bisque de Good Soup began in 1621?
Exactly. He landed on Scab Island with just a spoon and a dream. In just 4 short years, he had formed the largest chain of all-soup restaurants in the Western Hemisphere. By 1635, he had driven the entire Van Salad family out of the Caribbean and had a restaurant empire that spanned the globe.
Actually, the Van Salads were not driven out until 1637, and the Good Soup chain of restaurants and resorts never did become popular in the South Pacific.
Yes, we are. All right. Whatever. Well, son, it looks like you were right. Welcome back to the glorious name of Good Soup.
I'm, honored.
And as a Good Soup, you're welcome to every benefit the name provides. Instant prestige around Blood Island. A 10% discount at any of the Good Soup resorts in the Caribbean.
10% скидка в любом из отелей Good Soup'ов, нормально.
And the best thing of all, if you should happen to drop dead, you will be buried in the extravagant Good Soup family crypt.
It's as if all my dreams have come true. I don't indiscriminately pick up bartenders.
Шикарно.
I'd like a drink, please.
Sure. Oh dear. He's had a sudden and completely unexpected relapse of death. Ah, and just as we were getting reacquainted. As his kinsman, it is my duty to give him a proper burial. It is my solemn vow. Young, hearty beef and potato shall be buried in the Good Soup family crypt.
All right. Yikes.
О, приветик! Заебись!
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I am Minnie Good Soup, last in a long line of eligible Good Soup debutantes. I was buried here exactly 1 week after my wedding day. A wedding day that never came.
What happened?
I was the belle of Blood Island.
How many people can claim that?
Oh, how the lads adored me. I was courted by the richest, most handsome men in the Caribbean. But all my suitors bored me to tears. I wanted someone dangerous. I wanted a pirate. By the way, what do you do for a living?
Flooring inspector.
Oh. Then one day, a real pirate sailed his ship into the bay. I fell for him instantly, and we became engaged. But he left me standing at the altar, and I died of a broken heart.
Wow. That bites.
Oh, I know.
Hey, nice ring.
Oh,
Was it something I said?
I hate this ring. It's been passed down from mother to daughter in the Good Soup family for generations. It was to be my wedding ring until that evil pirate stole the diamond and left me. Left me here to die of a broken heart.
Where's the diamond for your ring?
It's gone. He took it.
Who took it?
My love, my honey cakes, my widow Schnoob.
Личак, блядь, личук, сука.
Chuck is your schnoobums?
Ебать
Pried
копать.
the diamond from its satin during the rehearsal dinner. Oh, what a fool I was.
Все вертится вокруг этого личака.
Get out, get some fresh air.
Where did the Chuck take the diamond?
Cad, the fiend. He sold it to the smugglers of Skull Island. It's just so humiliating.
Ну-ка, колечко
I could
есть.
just die.
Since you're, not using it, can I have your engagement band?
This ring will remain on my finger until I have a wedding band to replace it.
Go into the light.
If only it were that easy. I'm afraid I can never leave this crypt until I marry. Are you attached?
Boy, howdy, yes.
What a shame. You sure have pretty eyes.
Were there any other suitors you found attractive?
You mean besides LeChuck? Well, there was one I could have fallen for. Young Charles de Goulash. He had such a radiant smile.
What happened to him?
You know, it's funny. I don't know. He checked into the hotel one night and I never saw him again.
How do I get out of this crypt?
There's no way out of this crypt for either of us. I must haunt this lonely tomb until I've married a man I truly love. And you can't leave because the door's locked.
Заебись.
This is just a shade too creepy for me. I'm leaving.
Die!
Oh, I'm not going to do that again. I think I broke my skull. I'm all skull.
It's your own fault. Stop scaring me like that.
So I did scare you? Really?
Well, startled is more like it.
Oh.
But startled in a terrified kind of way. You really are very, very scary.
Don't talk down to me.
I really don't have any choice.
I saw you get out of that crypt. Does this mean that you're dead?
No, I was only faking.
Darn. I thought together we could walk among the living and spawn a new wave of terror throughout the Caribbean.
So what you're saying is that you only love me for my legs.
Something like that. Hey.
Looks like minestrone, delicately seasoned with cobwebs and mouse knuckles. The crowbar won't work on solid I can't use the mallet. It would take forever to chisel my way out. Murray, say something scary.
Boo! I am a fearsome skull! I don't think it's working, Guybrush.
That doesn't need to be lathered up. No, that would be pointless. I don't want to lubricate that. I can't see where the arm is going from here. Hey, mister! Help!
What? Who's there? Who said that? Who's scaring poor old Mort, the gravedigger?
There's been a horrifying mistake. I've been buried alive in the Good Soup family crypt.
All right. This joke has gone far enough. You kids should be ashamed of yourselves.
It's no joke. I'm really trapped in here.
Crazy kids with your long hair and your Baroque music. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
You must love horror stories to own all these collectibles.
Reading fantastic stories about the dead helps me keep my mind off my work.
Why are you wasting your money on all this bad fiction?
At least my bad fiction doesn't require over $1,000 in hardware.
I see your point.
По крайней мере, для моих второстепенных баек не требуется выложить кучу денег на железо. Поняли, ребятки? Все эти ваши трипл-игры — это второсортные байки, ради которых вы тратите деньги на дорогое железо. Ага.
I'm gonna go sulk in the darkness now.
Have a good time.
I've got it.
Hey, what happened to the light?
Ой, да ладно, думай, и без железа запускались.
Угу.
I can't read. I can't reach it. I can't reach it. I can't reach it. I can't reach it. It's me again. The guy who isn't trapped in the Good Soup family crypt.
What do you want?
This isn't a trick. I'm really trapped in this crypt. I drank a special potion that put me into a coma. Thinking I was dead, they buried me in this crypt.
Yeah, right. They did that in the book. Never trade lunches with a corpse. If you kids ever came up with an original idea, I might believe you.
Just come and look at me through this crack.
Oh, sure. I turn my back to the door and you thieving little hoodlums will sneak up from behind and tie me up.
There's
I read all about
Shagon.
your sinister ways in my horror novels. So nothing doing.
Ты опять решил вернул старый ник?
Curses, you've seen through my web of deceit. I'm no ordinary man trapped in a crypt.
Well,
Вот
what are you
вернул.
then?
Почти как был. Кроме цифр.
Я продаю эти модные кожаные куртки для Дженсона Хуанга. Сука.
I'm an angry and deranged ghost haunting this crypt.
Then let me see you appear before me.
Excuse me?
If you were a real spirit, you could materialize in a ghostly form. It's all in the books. Well, let's see it.
Isn't the ominous sound of my disembodied voice proof enough? I guess not. Fear me. I'm an evil ghost.
Then go ahead. Show your ghastly visage.
I can't. I'm shy.
You're no ghost.
Just come and look at me through this crack.
No way, Buster.
Let me out of this crypt.
I'm not falling for your tricks this time. Just leave me alone and let me read my horror novels.
I'm gonna go sulk in the darkness now. I don't think he'd like... I don't think he'd like that. The doggy treats won't do any good with... The doggy treats won't do any good with that. Good soup is food. Nice coffin lid. I can't use the mallet. I can't use the crowbar with that. I can't use the crowbar with that. I don't want to lubricate. That doesn't need to be left. I can't use the measuring cup with that. Hi.
Hello again, handsome.
I'll just check back in with you later.
Так сделать.
Hey, Murray, be fearsome.
Okay. I am one of the living dead. Fear me. Release me. Hey, look at me. I'm a ghost here. That's just pathetic.
Reuniting Murray with his arm is a bad idea. Alas, I can't use Murray with that. Alas, I can't use... I don't think he'd like that. Yeah, I bet that would really... That doesn't need to be augured. That doesn't need to be augured. Murray, do your stuff.
Okay. Ah! Mortal fool! Release me from this wretched tomb. I must be set free, or I will haunt you forever. I will hide your keys beneath the cushions of your upholstered furniture. And never more will you be able to find socks that match. All right, hang on. I'm coming.
Great work, Murray.
I was terrifying, wasn't I? My demonic powers have made me omnipotent.
Uh-oh. Looks like the lantern ran out of oil.
There, it's open. Now shuffle off and give me peace.
It's useless now that it's out of oil. Hi.
Hello again, handsome.
I'll just check back in with you later. It's a memorial plaque for Minnie Stroney Good Soup. Well, Murray, are you ready to continue our heady adventuring? Murray? Where'd he go? I can't see anyone in there right now. It's locked tight. It's locked tight. It's locked tight. I don't think that would be interested in a business card.
Welcome back to Mutual of Stan.
Hey, what an amazing story I have to tell. I was dead, but I live again. Who wants to hear about it? You guys don't deserve to hear a good story.
Минус доски.
I can see the good soup crypt from here.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear you come in. I was just with... Charles? Charles de Goulash, is it really you?
Minnie! It's been so long.
Oh, Charles, it has. It has. You look so different.
Really? Why, you look exactly the same.
Oh, Charles, how you flatter me. Oh, but you must go now.
But why? Now that I've found you again after all these years.
What would our families say if they knew we were alone together on such a romantic night?
Minnie, this may sound rash, but I love you, Minnie Good Soup.
Oh, Charles, you mustn't.
Oh, I can't help it. I've always loved you. Do you hear? I've always loved you, Minnie, and I always will. Come away with me now.
Elope? Oh, but Charles, it just isn't done. Think of the scandal it would cause.
To heck with the scandal, Minnie.
Oh.
Marry me.
Oh, yes, Charles. Yes. 1,000 times yes.
Then kiss me, my love.
Обручальное колечко, камушек осталось только найти.
I can't use the chisel with that. I can't use the crowbar with that. No. Hey, there's a hole in the ceiling of this crypt. I think I might be able to squeeze through. Wow, it's a tunnel that opens on a deep, dark forest. It looks familiar somehow. As if I've seen it in a dream. Or maybe it's... I don't know.
Пасхалочка.
Jumping monkeys! A terrifying horde of stunningly rendered rabid jaguars. They're coming right at me! Whew. It's a good thing I couldn't get through that hole. I'd be done for.
Have you found her, you cadaverous canine?
Yeah, nope. Nope. She's not on Plunder Island, Captain LeChuck.
Then scour the seas, you ossified rats! Hunt them down, then bring them to me. Find me Guybrush Threepwood. It's with him that you'll find Elaine. Burn down every island in the Caribbean if you have to. But bring me my bride! And more s'more! Curse enough slaw with these value meals.
I don't think Elaine would be satisfied with just a gold band. Putting an empty jar on that stump won't do anything. I can't use the measuring cup with that. I can't use the measuring cup with that. I don't want to lubricate that. I don't want to close. I don't think the lid will fit that. And I can't use the cushion with that. I can't use the measuring cup with that. That doesn't need to be lathered up. That doesn't need to be lathered. Wow, the cork floats. I'm astounded. No, I can't use the cork. I can't use the cork with that.
Что мне дальше делать? Поговорим.
Жени скелет чё?
He's busy repairing the ship now.
Так уже женил. Я ж кольцо уже забрал.
А блин, когда успел, я отвернулся на 5 минут.
How can I get out to Skull Island?
Так я просто считаю, так смотри, я поднялся в гостиницу на 2-й этаж, там где скелет валялся на кровати. Отковырял дырку ломиком, блядь, отковырял гвозди ломиком, этот скелет улетел в дырку, блядь, как раз таки в могильник этот сраный.
I'm off to explore the rustic charms of Blood Island.
Произошла сценка, это, где типа попиздели и все. Ну и потом они поцеловались и исчезли. Естественно.
I can't use the crowbar with that. I can't use the crowbar with that. This hereby certifies that hearty beef and potato good soup met his demise at least once on Blood Island.
Так, забрали средство смерти свое.
Welcome back to Mutual of Stan.
I'm cashing in this insurance policy. Give me a lot of money.
But this is a life insurance policy. You collect when the policyholder dies.
No, honest. I was dead for a really long time.
And you just got better?
Well, yes.
Do you have any proof of this miracle?
As a matter of fact, smart guy, I've got your proof right here. A death certificate.
Well, this must be some kind of mistake.
It's right there in high-res black and white. I died. Give me a lot of money.
It looks like I'm left with no choice but to acquiesce.
No, just give me my money.
That's what I mean.
Oh, thanks.
Да.
I don't want to buy that.
Погодите. А если я пустую банку попытаться использовать на этой же бочке, блять? Получится, не получится? В натуре, блять. А я ебу, блять, маму нахуй пытаюсь, блять. Ой, сука, мразь, блядь. Я думал, через кружку надо, блядь. А тут, оказывается, вот всего лишь-то банка, блядь.
It's full of yummy, delicious sugar water. Bet that water sure tastes good.
Ахаха.
Ой, пиздец, проститутка. Ой, пизда, блядь.
They're trapped inside and glowing.
Все. Усё, блядь, на маяк, нахуй. Ура! Где тут фонарная
The
стойка?
lighthouse is working now.
О, привет, морда. Путешествующая.
Who are you?
I am the lost Welshman.
Ooh.
I am the ferryman between here and Skull Island. Trapped for so very long in the icy ocean mists. Oh, how I hate that blasted mist.
Really? I like mist. I think it's pretty.
Well, sure, mist is pretty. But egad, is it dull.
I'd like a ride out to Skull Island, please.
I will risk these rough waters no more. For too long have I rocked in that watery cradle of death.
Freaky imagery.
Whatever. Anyway, I'm not going out there again until I'm sure I can make it there safely. I need a compass.
How will being able to draw perfect circles get you out to Skull Island?
Not that kind of compass. The directional kind. If you
Компас, компьютерный ас, блядь.
Skull Island.
Эти компьютерный ас там может, блядь. А еб твою мать. Ай, блядь.
I don't want to pin that. The pin just sinks. Okay. I can't use the cork with that. Cool, a cork with a magnetic pin stuck in it. The mind boggles at the possibilities. I don't think he'd like that.
Почти. Что еще не хватает?
That doesn't need to be augured.
А, если эту энциклопедию глянуть.
I can only make out page 243. A compass is a magnetized bit of metal floating in a solution.
Угу. А, вот так.
Hey, neat, it points north. Science is fun when you know the secret. Here, take this compass.
This is a compass. Will it work?
Of course. See how it points north?
Wow, that's incredible. How'd you do that?
It was nothing. I'd like a ride out to Skull Island, please.
All right, let's go. Even the bravest of men must dread the horror of this place. Steel your courage, boy, now, before you gaze upon the terrible, horrible face of Skull Island.
That's a duck.
What are you talking about? Don't you see the skull?
This island doesn't look like a skull at all. It looks like a great, big, enormous duck. It should be called Duck Island.
Well, you see, you gotta squint and sort of turn your head and... Ooh, it's just so scary.
If you squint and turn your head, it looks like a bunny.
Well, anyway, see that light up there on the cliff face? That's Smuggler's Cave. It's run by King Andre, the greatest smuggler in the world. And his nefarious assistant, Cruff.
But how do I get up there?
You'll have to go to the top of the cliff.
Won't you be coming with me?
No, you must go alone. There will be someone there who will help you. But I warn you, beware of King Andre. He is as ruthless as he is bald. Good luck.
Thanks. Hello. Can you tell me how to find the evil smugglers of Skull Island?
Beats me. Oh, wait a second. I think I remember something about that at the orientation seminar. Let me think. The cave is halfway down this sheer cliff face. Climb on board this dumbwaiter. I'll lower you down.
It looks pretty rickety. Are you sure it's safe?
No. Never used it before, but I'm sure it can't be that dangerous. I'm a temp here. The usual elevator operator, Braunbeard, he's sick, so I'm filling in.
I guess that'll be okay. What's your name?
It's Lafoot.
Would you lower me down to the smuggler's cave?
Sure, I can do that. You must weigh no more than, say, 20 pounds, right?
Actually, more like 120.
Oh. Well, it can't hurt to try, right?
No, you're sure about this?
Oh, yeah. You don't look that heavy at all. Is that not tied securely? Here we go.
Okay, give me a little bit more slack.
Whoops!
Okay, that's too much slack. Ah! So, where's this huge diamond you guys are supposed to have?
Have at him, Croft.
Darn, let me try that again. Good afternoon, I'm the new Skull Island Diamond Inspector. I'm going to have to see every diamond you've got. Every last one. Come on, people, chop chop. I don't have all day.
I do not like this man. Kill him.
Darn, let me try that again. I have got so much money, it's almost embarrassing.
Well, hello. Let's talk, Mr.
LeChuck. Zombie pirate LeChuck.
Very well, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey, how did you know my...
It is my business to know who enters and leaves Skull Island. I am King Andre, and this is my associate Gruff. Were you looking for something in particular?
The Good Soup Family Diamond. LeChuck stole it, you bought it, I want it. Now. Please? Sir?
But we have so much quality merchandise here at the Pirates Club.
Our prices get lower every day.
Everything a pirate or pirate in training could possibly want is here for the right price.
You're evading the whole diamond issue.
The Good Soup Diamond is the centerpiece of my collection. The fantastic energy flowing through it is the key to all my power.
So, can I have it?
Of course you can't have it, unless you were to give me something in return.
Maybe we could make a deal.
As you wish. You are a formidable opponent, Mr. Threepwood, but it looks as if our game of cat and mouse must cease. It is a perfect diamond, one of the largest I've ever seen.
I'll take it.
And so it comes with a very large price.
Enough with the hard sell. How much?
It will cost you an awful lot of money. Do you have that much?
Well, I have a lot of money.
Not enough.
My partner is right. We can't give it to you for anything less than an awful lot of money. But perhaps we can make a deal. My partner and I are very fond of cards, poker in particular. How about a little wager? If you can defeat us at poker, you win the diamond.
Sounds fair.
Yes, fair.
Could you stop laughing like that? It's very unnerving.
So, Mr. Threepwood, the question is, do you care to join us in a game of cards?
Sounds fun. Deal me in, Baldy.
You will have to pay to enter the game.
Well, how much do I need?
Not very much.
Sure, I can handle that. This is a lot of money. I better only give them part of it.
Have you ever played poker before, Mr. Threepwood?
No. Would you believe this is my very first time?
Then I'll give you a brief explanation. The game is the simplest variety of 5-card stud. I deal 5 cards to each of us. We show our cards to each other, and the player with the best hand wins.
Well, how do I know what makes the best hand?
If you have any questions, just ask us. You do trust us, don't you?
Of course I trust you.
Very well. Let us begin.
Hey, dealer, swing, dealer.
Take a moment to look at your cards.
Sit down. We're playing here.
I was just stretching my legs. I want to keep playing. Five of a kind. Right there. Not even you guys can beat 5 of a kind.
You're correct, Mr. Threepwood. We cannot beat 5 of a kind. The question remains, however, whether or not you can beat a pair.
A pair?
A pair of murderous smugglers.
Huh?
Us, Mr. Threepwood. I'm talking about us.
We're gonna kill you.
Oh, I get it. Whether or not you can beat a bear, that's pretty clever. Now, gentlemen. Let's not be too hasty.
There's a delivery man out here with a package.
You idiot! You blew out the lights!
I got the diamond.
Not for long, you little...
Hit him, not me, you cretin!
Who are you calling a fool?
There he goes! Get him!
Got what I needed from the smugglers.
Good. Let us leave this place of evil. Good luck
Pizdy.
on the rest of your adventures, Guybrush.
What? You can't mean...
I'm afraid so. This work is too dangerous for me. I'm going to find a more stable, secure line of work. I hear there's still an opening for a chef on Scab Island.
Well, you'll be sorely missed.
I know, but my destiny lies out there, somewhere, beyond the rolling waves.
Farewell, good friend Welshman.
Oh, wait. Where'd you say Scab Island was again?
East by northeast. You can't miss it.
No, thanks a bunch.
Ah, whoops. I forgot to tell him that a magnetized pin will only have compass-like properties for a short time. It's a massive diamond engagement ring.
Another group of recruits for my army of the undead. Now, how goes the search for my bride-to-be? Where's Dingy Dog?
I found him! I found him! Yep. Oh, golly, oh, gosh. Yep, that's right. They're on Blood Island, sir.
Hit them.
Быстро этот тузик, блядь, нас обнаружил. нахуй.
Шо за тузик Тем?
Хз. Не знаю, просто чувака зовут Тузик, а почему Тем, я хуй его знает. Получили въебало.
Шутки от переводчиков за 300.
Elaine, are you alright?
Guybrush? Where are we?
You're okay. We're on Blood Island. LeChuck's ring had a terrible curse on it, but I put everything right. You're safe and everything's gonna be fine. Just fine.
5 глава нахуй.
That be well spoken, pet. But save your breath, lass. You'll be needing it for when you scream, I do.
Where are we?
Don't you be remembering this place, Fleetwood? 'Twas not long ago that I trapped ye here to suffer tortures most foul.
Wait, I can remember. I've seen this place before. In some terrible nightmare.
'Twas no mere nightmare, Guybrush. Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Oh no, it can't be. But it is. This is the Carnival of the Damned.
Aye, the Carnival of the Damned.
You fiend, why have you brought us here?
There be two reasons, you pathetic privateer. I be intending to torture and kill ye. And I'll be giving Elaine a treasure.
You're wasting your time, LeChuck. Elaine's love can't be bought.
Ah, but this be a very special treasure. This be the fabled treasure of Big Whoop.
Big Whoop?
Aye, the very pirate treasure you were searching for before I caught up with ye.
What's so special about the treasure of Big Whoop? Isn't it just like any other pirate treasure?
I see. Ye do not yet know the dreadful power that be Big Whoop.
I guess not.
Quake in fear, Threepwood, when I tell thee that Big Whoop be a damned portal to a demon netherworld.
Okay.
The treasures of Big Whoop be the very gates of hell themselves.
Yipe. But how will Big Whoop make Elaine love you?
Elaine shall pass through the hoary gates of Big Whoop, just as I once did, down to the inky blackness of the infernal nether regions. For you see, Big Whoop gives those who pass through it the greatest gift of all, immortality.
But at what cost?
Cost? Granted, people may find me a bit unapproachable now. And the smell does take a while to get used to. But it'd be worth everything now that I have the power to make Elaine love me.
But if you kill Elaine, won't she hate you even more?
Aye, at first. But soon she'll be understanding what a grand gift eternal life be. And besides, the dating pool be surprisingly small when you're the living dead. She'll just have to give me another chance.
Elaine will never marry you. She loves me.
She does not. She loves me.
Nuh-uh, she loves me.
Does not.
This whole amusement park, why?
The Big Whoop Carnival was my most brilliant idea. Once I had the power of Big Whoop at my command, I could make Elaine mine at last.
I see. But again, why an amusement park?
I'll be getting to that. I knew Elaine would need a little coaxing, and that I'd be needing an army. A horrible army of the undead.
Okay, but why an amusement park?
Are you going to let me finish? I'm not talking just to hear myself talk, you know.
You're right. I've been rude. Please, go on.
Everyone knows that the life of a seaman is a long, hard, lonely one. Sailors spend months longing for just a few days' leave. And you know what they're looking for as soon as they get into port.
Why,
A family-oriented fun park.
Oh, that. Of course.
They come to take a ride on the giant roller coaster, the Great Monkey Mountain. They reach the top of the highest peak, and then hands in the air, screaming like monkeys. They plunge down the slope into a great stream of lava.
That doesn't sound the least bit fun.
Aye, it's not. In fact, it's downright unpleasant. But when they reach the other side, they're fitting warriors for my skeletal army of the damned.
How did you find Big Whoop?
That'd be a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it?
Does the torture start after we're done talking here?
Aye.
Go on then.
Back when I were alive, Elaine despised me.
No.
No, it's true. I can see that now. She didn't like me at all. But I were determined to prove me worth to her, you see. So, I set sail to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Been there, done that.
Well, I did it first, you nefarious nudibranch. A few days after setting sail, my ship was caught in a terrible typhoon and was torn apart. I would have drowned, but some friendly sharks found me and set me ashore on Blood Island.
Заебет своим пиздежом
I
сейчас.
was marooned with no hope of winning Elaine's heart. I thought me luck had run out. But one day, a ship made port at Blood Island. 'Twas the ship of one Captain Marley, Elaine's own grandfather. I struck up a conversation with Rum Rogers Sr., first mate on the ship. And for the price of a few drinks, I learned that they had the map to the legendary treasure of Big Whoop. Although I had no ship and no money.
Hold on. Does this go on for much longer?
Although I had no ship and no money, I planned to beat Marley's crew to the treasure and take it for myself. I didn't have the money to buy a new ship, but I still had my greatest asset.
The ability to kill bugs just by breathing?
But I still had my greatest asset. That indefinable LeChuck charm. One of the rich young debutantes on Blood Island was helpless against it. After a week with me, she would have followed me to the grave. Unfortunately for her, she didn't get the chance. I pried the diamond from her family's engagement ring and sold it to some cutthroat smugglers for the cost of a new ship.
All right, LeChuck! Was she hot? Did you kiss her?
Well,
Oh, come on. You can tell me.
I don't want to be talking about that. It be personal. And besides, dead men tell no tales.
Oh, I was waiting for that one.
With me new ship, I easily overtook Marley's crew and beat them to Big Whoop, which just so happened to be here on Monkey Island.
What is the secret of Monkey Island?
The secret of Monkey Island. I could tell you, but I'd rather make you guess.
That the girl is her daughter and her sister?
What are you talking about? No, it goes much deeper than that. It's an ancient secret, closely guarded by the natives and pirates who happen to...
You don't even know the secret of Monkey Island, do you?
No, not really.
All right, then. Please don't kill me.
Why shouldn't I?
If you kill me, there'll be no more Monkey Island sequels. No sequels means no work for you. You'll become just another has-been that nobody's heard of.
Oh, that could never happen to me. I'm LeChuck.
Do you know the name Bobbin Threadbare?
No.
Exactly. Anyway, Elaine really loves me.
Does not.
I've heard enough of your evil stories. Let's get this over with.
But there'll be so many more horrible things I'd be wanting to tell you.
I'm not listening to you anymore. See, I'm ignoring you.
Ah, you'd better listen.
I'm not listening, I'm not listening.
Very well, Fleetwood. If you're going to act like a child, I'll help you get in the mood. I think you deserve a timeout, young man.
Yeep. Haha! It's not locked. Your plan was flawless, LeChuck, except for one minor detail. That will be your downfall.
Такой маленький пиздюк.
He's taking Elaine on his roller coaster of death. I've got to reach her before she becomes his undead bride. What's happened to me? Head foggy, can't think. Mind swimming. Must concentrate and rescue Elaine. I've got to save Elaine. But how can I save Elaine when I'm just a little boy? Oh, if only I could think straight. Must clear my mind.
Welcome to the Big Whoop Carnival, little guy. Come on over here and meet your old pal Dingy Dog.
Oh, for crying out loud. How can I win one of these fabulous prizes?
Well, that's easy, matey. If I can't guess your weight or your age, you get to pick what you want.
What's the catch?
There's no catch, it's just that easy.
I'll bet you can't guess how old I am.
Bet you I can. A little fearsome buccaneer like yourself must be 7 years old.
Ha! Wrong. I just so happen to be 20.
Well, do you have any proof for your old pal Dingy Dog?
You calling me a liar?
You bet I am.
I have my proof right here.
Scum Actors Guild membership card. Guybrush Threepwood, age 20? I suppose you're right. Pick your prize.
Give me that anchor.
Well, take it away, son. Congratulations. Enjoy your stay here at Big Whoop.
Look into your heart. I'm the prize you really want. Free me, my brother, and together we can rain terror across the land. What? You picked the anchor?
It's a really nice anchor, Murray. Sorry.
Как насчет всего и сразу?
I can't believe you picked that stupid
За
anchor
всего и
instead of
сразу,
me.
ага.
I want to try for another prize.
Alrighty. I would guess that you are 20 years old.
Wait a second. That's not fair.
Neither is life, son. You learned a valuable lesson today, and that's the best prize of all.
Keep up the good work.
What good is a dumb hunk of iron anyway? It's not even a real anchor. I'm a real talking skull.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
I just want one of those pies.
Yeah? Well, I just want out of this stinking rat head. Life's tough, kid. Cold.
I can't go back there. I'm deathly afraid of mimes.
After all we've been through together. Fine. Take the stupid anchor. You would have made a lousy undead monster anyway. I'm going to wait for an owner who understands my need to bring fear and pestilence on the likes of you.
I don't want to weigh that down.
Get out of here before I call up the demonic legions of Hades and set them upon you like a swarm of angry locusts. If you value your life, mere mortal, you will flee before Murray, scourge of the living, and ooh.
That doesn't need to be lathered up. The doggy treats won't do any good with that. He's a mime. He doesn't talk. Gate! I can't go back there. I'm deathly afraid of mimes. Ew.
Yeah, kid, what is it?
Yikes, what is that horrible smell?
It's a giant rat suit, you little brat! What did you expect, roses?
Never mind. It's a huge stack of meringue. I want to shoot the cannon. I want to shoot the cannon.
Not right now.
Oh, but I want to see the cannon fire.
Beat cheeks, half-pint.
Look, man, I pay your salary. You want me to tell LeChuck you've got unhappy kids running around here?
Okay, you little... Did you just hear something?
No.
Weird.
Maybe it's the acoustics of that smelly giant head.
Shut up, kid.
Yoo-hoo, stinky Mr. Rat.
Hey, get out of there, you little punk!
What are you gonna do about it, vermin boy?
This'll teach you.
I'd rather keep these. I'd rather keep these pie bits for a better time.
Now that's not very nice, little boy. I'm not gonna warn you again, kid. Yeah, you're really starting to bug me, kid. All right, that does it. You're going down, little punk.
Ow, he bit me.
Hey, give me back that hair, kid. You're ruining the suit.
Like oil and water. Like oil and water. That doesn't need more seasoning. Like oil and water. That doesn't need more seasoning. That doesn't need more seasoning. What kind of snow cones do you have?
What kind of cones did you ask? Why, I have every kind imaginable. I have the most distinct type of snow cones in the world. In fact, my cones are so original, so inventive, and so unique that most are completely inedible. Let me list some for you. I have sweet cones, meat cones, cold cones, mold cones, bold cones with lime, cones with slime. Veggie cones, wedgie cones, hedgy cones. I used some of my neighbor's edge in that one. Cones with spice, cones with lice, berry cones, hairy cones, dairy cones. And at Christmas, ho ho ho, merry cones. So, what do you think of that?
I'd like a plain snow cone, please.
Okay, kid. Bye now.
That meringue looks tasty. Mmm, peppery. Ugh, hairy. This snow cone is useless here. Ugh. The pepper helps, though. Brain freeze.
Часть 6. Нифига себе, мороженка с перцем, блять, кремом, блять, и волосами все исправила. Ну, шерстью, ладно, шерстью, а не волосами.
Too late for me to get out. Where are they? It's a replica of the torture chamber in LeChuck's palace. It's very lifelike. No. It's a replica of the torture chamber in LeChuck's palace from back in his zombie day. It's a Dynamo Monk Electric Wally. Egad, he looks so lifelike. Hey, wait a minute. It really is Wally. Could you please stop that annoying swinging? You can count on me, Wally. Just as soon as I defeat LeChuck, save Elaine, set all the monkeys free, and ride the madly rotating Buccaneer, I'll come back and release you.
Elaine! Ah! Drinkwood, 'tis only you. Have you seen Elaine? She told me she was just going to powder her nose, and I haven't seen her since. I can't be believing I fell for that one again. Now stand still, boy, so I can flame broil.
Oh. Meow! Wow! It's every sailor's worth. The magic wand had like oil and water. Why can't you? That doesn't need to be lathered up. My mask of tofu. I don't think so. Nah. No. It's the enormous Dynamo Monk Electric arm of the giant Dynamo Monk Electric Snow Monkey.
Нихуя непонятно, что нужно делать.
too late for me to get out. Nah. It's a sturdy piece of rope. Nah. It's the rotting captain of Herman Toothrot's ship. Ew. It's a mechanical Herman Toothrot. I had a feeling he'd turn up sooner or later.
Ah, you again. If you've ridden me, Coaster, why haven't you been boiled in me molten pool of lava? Elaine must have fiddled with me controls and rerouted the tracks. Aye, she'll be the death of me yet. I mean, again. But curses if I can't help but love. Eat flaming death, Threepwood.
Uh-oh. Ouch! Ow!
Ничего грома.
That's not something there. It's soaked in oil and probably... Cool. Oh no, it's LeChuck!
Aye, Threepwood. It be me, your worst nightmare. You'll be sorry you ever set foot here on Monkey Island when I'm through with you.
Darn. Ouch! Ow!
О, здесь надо где-то что-то сделать. Угу. Угу.
The magic wand has no effect on that. The magic wand has no effect. That's not something that cries out for lamp oil. LeChuck's back again.
I'll be chasing you around this roller coaster till you be my undead slave, Threepwood.
Ouch. Бля.
Ow!
Как ж тогда? Предметов подходящих особо нет, кроме как, может быть, перечница там, блядь. Перечница как самое такое более-менее подходящее, блядь, наверное, всего перечня. Под перцем он же типа может чихнуть, грубо говоря. Где-то там.
I missed that car. No. It's a piece of rope soaked in lamp oil.
Обысь. Тип он погиб, ну-ну. А тип поженились.
Run, mortal. But do not forget your arch nemesis Murray. Mark my words. I shall return to haunt you. Do you hear me? I shall return.
Конец.
This is so unfair.
Ну чё, неплохая игра, в принципе, короткая. По сути, самое сложное это было вот как раз типа вот в городе, да, вот там спорта как-то там, где там на болото, где там болото было, где там вот это там баба Вуду была и так далее. Вот это самая такая жесткая часть была, по сути. И вот здесь, блядь, на островке на этом, блядь, тоже самая жесткая часть была, где до хрена загадок. А в остальном игра вообще простая. Неплохо посидели, да прошли игру. Мне не здоровится. Это, наверное, может прополиса попить, что-то непонятно. То ли с желудком проблема, то ли еще что-то какая-то херня у меня будет. Что много разработчиков, блин, 97-й год, а столько разработчиков было у игры, по сути, думаешь, блин. Столько всяких участников было, блин, сука, ты удивляешься, типа, в смысле, блин, 97-го года вот столько всяких непонятных Отделы кадров, блядь, отдел информационных систем, блядь, там разработчики все, блин. Руководитель офиса, административная поддержка, блин, ну капец. Угу. Смотри, благодаря Джорджу Лукасу. Посвящается памяти Бретта Баррета.
This carnival is great, Dad.
It sure is, son. But you know, rumor has it the man who built this place is brave. And they say that to this day, his frozen body remains in the tunnels somewhere beneath the amusement park.
Ну все, игра закрылась. Сама автоматически. Если было интересно, то можно еще какие-нибудь такие скумные игры поиграть.
Глаз рвет картинка ППЦ.
А чё, картинка, типа задний фон ты имеешь в виду? Ну, это просто нужно какой-нибудь фон задний намутить друга под мониторы, под этот. Что-то однотонное, блядь. Ладно, давайте это все заканчиваем на сегодня. Игру прошли. Пойду отдохну, завтра посмотрим. Если хотите еще что-нибудь такого, каких-нибудь скумных квестов, то говорите. У меня там Индиана Джонс где-то есть. Да, у меня Индиана Джонс где-то валяется. Который выходил тоже на скум движке. Причем я его тоже ни разу не проходил.
ТВ3.
Том Прайдер. Том Прайдер. Ну, посмотрим, может и Том Прайдер.
Дик мой любимый квест из тех.
Диг. Что еще за диг?
Про яйцо. В меру замороченный, но без жестких тупников.
Случай не тот про НЛО, который. Типа, где там, типа, эти НЛОхи были, типа, блин, там какой-то, типа, ботан был в очках, там какие-то, типа, инопланетяне были такие, фиолетовые, по-моему, зеленые, блядь. Одноглазые. Случай мне оно?
Про яйцо это Дизи, и там наоборот дрисня. Про НЛО так и называется Уфа.
Нет, нет, не УФО. А, разве там УФО называется? Блядь. Наверное, не знаю.
ХЗ, что за дик?
Ну, я потом посмотрю, что за дик. Не, ну это игры, в любом случае, ты таких игр не знаешь, что это, блин, 90-е годы, блин. Это, считай, игры 90-х годов, блин. А в них знают только вот такие, блядь, древние, как я, он, как Локи, блядь. Кто реально в это поиграть умудрился в свое время, либо зацепил каким-то макаром. Я, допустим, Индиана Джонса зацепил в свое время. Я был знаком вот как раз таки с серией вот этих Острова обезьян. Опять же, машинка Бип-Бип. Тоже я зацепил в детстве это дело.
Ну как игры цепляли, на дисках 300 в 1.
Ну, у меня не 300 в одном было, блин. Так, сейчас. Day of Tentacle ты имеешь в виду, да? Вот, наверное, ты про эту имел в виду. Dig. Или нет? Вот Уфа, вот. Я именно как раз таки вот этот говорил про тентакли как раз таки. Про тентакли имел в виду. Типа, только там я их называл как НЛО. Бивис и Батхед, помнится, еще был такой, блин. Но я его, кстати говоря, мне как-то давали поиграть в Бивис и Батхед, но я его так и не понял в свое время. Такая дресня, естественно, была. Этот Бивис и Батхед. Full Throttle, естественно, ну, Full Throttle мы играли в ремастерд версию. Grand Fandango тоже, там, ну, мне, кажется, Grand Fandango не нравится, но я помню, что был ремастерд. Гоблины. Кто еще? А, Керандия, по-моему, да, Legend of Керандия. Да, Керандия еще. 3 части. Кстати, с Керандия тоже не проходил, если что. А, приключения Торина еще тоже. Торин, что-то там, у меня был диск даже с Торином. То есть Торин я помню вообще проходил точно. Керандию я не проходил вообще. То есть я, конечно, все 3 части знаю, но все 3 части я так и не прошел в свое время. Longest Journey, помню, такую проходил. Была на диске под виндой. А, V-Dig нашел, V-Dig. V-Dig увидел, все. Она не просто Dig, она V-Dig называлась. Компьютерная в жанре квест, разработанная и изданная компанией LucasArts в 1995 году. Была 11-й игрой, использовавшей движок Scam. И известна своей связью со Стивеном Спилбергом и длительной разработкой. Сюжет. Радиотелескоп в Борнео засекает неизвестное небесное тело, приближающееся к Земле. Этот объект является огромным астероидом, падение которого может привести к катастрофическим последствиям. Команде из 5 членов предстоит полететь на шаттле «Атлантис» к астероиду, названному Атилой, в честь известного вождя гуннов, и взорвать его, и взорвать на его поверхности серию ядерных зарядов, чтобы изменить траекторию полета объекта и вывести на стабильную орбиту вокруг Земли. Угу. Игра начинается с выхода членов десантной группы Лоу, Бринка и Робинс в открытый космос для установки взрывчатки на поверхности астероида. То есть сначала мы подрываем типа заряд там, потом нужно будет астероид пообследовать. Астероид превращается в звездолет. Прикольно. Не все так просто, оказывается. То есть игра выходила на ПК под DOS, на macOS и на SCUM. Игре требовался DOS 6.0 в свое время, прикиньте. 8 мегабайт оперативки, процессор 266 МГц, 486. 1 мегабайт свободного места на жестком диске и VGA, и видеоадаптер 256 цветов, чтобы был. Ха-ха, VGA-шный. Вот это я понимаю, были игры. 1 мегабайт свободного места и заебись с этим квестом. Уиграйся. Вот же было время-то, а, и веселье. Ну, понял. Не, если есть желание, мы можем часть вот этих квестов пройти. Space квест, я помню, такие тоже. Полиция квест, помню.
На дискету влазит.
Да, на дискету влазит, да. Кстати, самое интересное, что Петька первый и Петька второй, они тоже были на движке SCUM. Как оказывается. То есть, я могу, по сути, первого-второго Петьку на скумовском движке пройти. При желании. Если кому-то хочется, чтобы я прошел. Похождение этого Ларри Лаферсона, этот Лерсу и Суит Ларри там. Первая, седьмая части точно были на этом движке. Ну, по крайней мере, были переведены на русский язык, может быть, частей было больше. Остров обезьян, вот первая часть тоже на русском языке есть. Но она там такая пиксельная будет, что, блять, заблюетесь, как говорится. King Quest тоже вот вижу. Индиана Джонс, по-моему, тут Fate of Atlantis, по-моему, самая интересная там была. Сейчас скажу точнее. Да, Fate of Atlantis, вот ее я бы тоже прошел бы с радостью.
Да ранние квесты, они слишком уже устарели.
Ну да, устарели, в принципе.
Спейсы, полисы.
Ну да, эти да, Space и полисы, да, они там такое себе. Ну только если какую-то определенную часть пройти, где графически было нормально все выглядело, грубо говоря, только так. Вот Киранди, она и сегодня бы заебись неплохо смотрелась. Вот, ну, Киранди точно были неплохо выглядели. Приключения Торина. Приключения Торина, они графически как вот этот курс в Монка Айленд. Сэм энд Макс, Hit the Road, ну...
Киранди, ты да?
Сэм энд Макс тоже неплохо были нарисованы, насколько мне память не изменяет. Day of Tentacle тоже нормально нарисовано были, но проще, наверное, этот ремастерит пройти тогда.
Если тебя не смущает карту пещеры рисовать.
Карту в Керанде имеешь в виду карту пещеры рисовать? А там где-то нужно было ее рисовать, потому что я говорю, я Керандию ни разу не проходил. В первой части у меня максимум, что удавалось, это дойти до дерева и где-то там еще побродить, все. Потому что у меня Керанди была на macOS на английском языке, а я был мелкий пиздюк, который английского не знал.
Керанди лабиринт.
Поэтому, блядь, да и позже, когда потом Керандию находил, только уже под виндой, по 95-98 виндой, на диске на каком-то у меня были, по-моему, Керандии, вот как раз 3 части уже было у меня. И даже они у меня были на английском языке, вот вторую точно, и вторая, что третья, я их так посмотрел, тоже что-то потыкал, пособирал предметы какие-то, понаходил, пособирал, побегал, в итоге нихуя ничего не понятно, что делать, куда идти, блядь, и на этом все кончилось. Поэтому у меня что вторая, что третья Керанди тоже не пройдены. Мне больше удивляло, что третья часть ты играешь уже за придурка Малькома.
Вторая часть самая нормальная, первая и третья душноваты.
Квесты по приключению Торина, ну это такой хороший квест тоже, вот он где-то примерно плюс-минус на уровне вот этого будет. Курс в Monkey Island. Неверхуд, ну понятно, Неверхуд Неверхуд и так все знают, поэтому не вижу смысла проходить. У меня, правда, валяется этот Армир Крок не пройденный, у меня до сих пор в стиме валяется, блядь, мне бы Армир Крок как-нибудь пройти. Тоже бы не мешало.
Давай Тарина чё? Я про это не слышал.
Давай Торина чё? Ну... Ну, уже не сегодня тогда, наверное, потому что... Либо сегодня, но попозже, чтобы я там сейчас сбегал макарошки, хотя бы что-нибудь пожрать себе сварил. Про Торина ты не слышал, но удивительно. Так. Какой перевод Торина возьмем? Акеловский, софтклабовский.
Да, отдыхай, потом понаставишь.
У Керанди это тоже переводы Siberian Gremlin, либо Катков. Вот, наверное, Siberian Gremlin будет лучше всего. Хотя третья часть только Катковым переводилась. Петьку еще возьму в оборот. Первого, второго. Индиана Джонс у меня есть. Гоблинов я не буду брать, нафиг их надо. Ну, в принципе, этого хватит. Как они быстро скачиваются, ты не представляешь. Они весят мало, там, в принципе, копейки реально весят, блин, скачаются быстро. Что еще такого тут? Нашел тут платформер нашел такой, вроде как интересный. Называется, по-моему, Typo Man Revised. Причем он вышел в 2016 году. Недавно вот обновилась версия.
Ага, да.
Так, что еще тут? Что у тебя, Локи, у тебя самого как там успехи? Фармишь все? Фармишь, барыришь?
Да чё фармлю, продаю, сливаю валюту. Все как обычно, только без банов пока.
Ну и хорошо, что пока без банов. Кстати, это тоже был такой квест, или типа, ну да, квест, бегущий по лезвию бритвы-то, Blade Runner. Он тоже на скумовский движок выходил. Но это тоже было, но это уже была такая 3D-шная же игра, это была уже, считай, блядь, то есть, ну, неплохо так. Кстати, я его тоже не проходил, Blade Runner, я, конечно, там, до определенного момента знаю игру. То есть, там, начало самое, там, вот это расследование базовое, когда там еще этого толстого повара потом пристрелим. Да, по-моему, был ремейк, но вроде у него проблемы были какие-то с производительностью вроде этого ремейка. Ой. Габриэль Найт тоже вот неплохая серия квестов была. У меня даже была 3D-шная версия. У меня был квест, у меня в Steam он валяется. Не пройденный, но там такая еще уебищная 3D-шная графика, грубая графика а-ля что-то типа PS1, блядь. Только чуть получше. Тоже как-нибудь пройти бы не мешало бы, наверное. Однажды. Как квест какой-то, блин, тут еще. Дакмен. Чувак, утка. Угу. Легенда о Робин Гуде. Тоже какой-то квест непонятный. Секрет Грааля. Conquest of Camelot. Тоже какой-то квест. Уже скачалось. Уже скачалось. Ладно, на сегодня, наверное, все. Тогда пойду себе пожрать намучу. Что-нибудь. Может, макароны сварю. Или гречу сварить. Греча самый такой хороший будет вариант. Сытный, по крайней мере. Сегодня я себе на завтрак гренки жарил, если кому интересно. Благо делается все легко и быстро. Просто разбивается яйцо, взбалтывается, ну, перемешивается белок с желтком. И дальше просто там можно сахару, немножко подсолить, немножко сахару добавить по вкусу, грубо говоря. И дальше просто в это все хлеб макаешь и обжариваешь на сковородке в масле. Без масла это просто не жарится.
Ну, теперь будешь жить с мыслью, что прошел квест на легкой сложности.
Да нет, не буду. Мне-то чё? Ну было бы там, блядь, на чуть больше предметов нужно было бы найти, чем изначально. Ну и чё, блин. Ничего бы это не поменяло как таковое. Просто получается в любом случае...
Закону пофиг на сложности, он слишком крут для этого равно.
Привет, Обас. Ага, типа того. Просто как бы, ну, блин. Просто второй и четвертый акт, они были бы просто локи сложнее за счет этого, вот и все.
Пазлы.
Ну, я в Японию не играл, поэтому не знаю ничего такого. Про пропускание пазлов. В Японию я не играл. Поэтому мне тут это, ярлыки не вешайте насчет Японии. А что-то сообщение удалилось. Странно. Так, ладненько, давайте. Всем-то приятного отдыха. Это...
Опечатка там была равно.
Опечатка там была. Бывает. Завтра тогда продолжим скумиться. Что-нибудь уже из того, что уже накачано теперь.